What's up, guys? You ever notice someone acting a little weird around you? Like they're interested, but they won't just say it? Yeah, we've all been there. Today I'm breaking down the signs that someone's definitely attracted to you, but trying to keep it under wraps. Stick around because some of these might surprise you. You know that feeling when you're talking to someone, and something just feels different? Like there's this weird energy in the air, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Well, today we're diving into those subtle signs that someone's actually into you, even when they're trying their best to hide it. Let's be real for a second. Most people aren't going to walk up to you and just lay their cards on the table. They're nervous, they're protecting themselves, or maybe they're just not sure if you feel the same way. So instead, their attraction leaks out in these small, almost subconscious ways. First up, let's talk about eye contact. Now, I'm not talking about the polite glance you give someone when they're talking. I'm talking about those moments when you catch them looking at you, and they quickly look away. It happens more than once. Way more. They're basically stealing glances at you whenever they think you won't notice. And here's the kicker. When you do make eye contact, their pupils might dilate a bit. It's biology, man. Our pupils literally expand when we see something we like. They can't control it even if they wanted to. But here's where it gets interesting. Sometimes it's the opposite. They might avoid eye contact altogether because the intensity is just too much for them. They're afraid that if they look at you too long, you'll see right through them. You'll know exactly what they're feeling. Next, pay attention to their body language when you're around. Do they lean in when you're talking? Do they angle their body towards you, even when there are other people in the group? This is huge. When someone's attracted to you, they unconsciously want to be closer to you. They'll find reasons to be in your space. Maybe they'll brush past you when there's plenty of room. Maybe they'll sit just a little closer than necessary. And watch their feet. Yeah, I know that sounds weird, but people's feet tend to point toward what they're interested in. If their feet are pointing at you while they're talking to someone else, that's a pretty good sign. Their attention is really on you. Here's another big one. They remember everything you say. Like, everything. You mentioned once 3 weeks ago that you're into old school hip hop, and suddenly they're bringing it up in conversation. They remember your favorite pizza topping, that story about your dog, or that thing you're stressed about at work. When someone's attracted to you, they hang on to your words because they're genuinely interested in you as a person. Now let's talk about how they act around you versus how they act around everyone else. This is where you really see the difference. They might be cool and confident with their other friends, but around you, they get a little nervous. Maybe they fidget more. Maybe they touch their hair or their face. Maybe they stumble over their words a bit. It's actually kind of endearing when you think about it. You make them nervous because they care what you think. Or sometimes it goes the other way. They try extra hard to seem impressive around you. They're funnier, more animated, more engaged. They're basically peacocking, trying to show you their best self. Here's a subtle one that a lot of guys miss. They find excuses to touch you. Nothing weird or inappropriate, just light touches. A hand on your shoulder when they're laughing. A playful punch on the arm. They might brush something off your shirt that isn't even there. These little moments of contact, they're looking for any excuse to create that physical connection. And let's talk about their friends. If someone's attracted to you but hiding it, their friends probably know. You might notice their friends acting differently around you, maybe giving them looks, maybe teasing them when you're nearby, or maybe suddenly leaving you two alone together. Friends always know the truth. Social media is another dead giveaway. They're liking your posts way too quickly. They're watching your stories. They might even engage with older posts. And if you post something, they're one of the first to respond. In today's world, that attention is basically them saying, "Hey, I'm thinking about you." One more thing. They get a little jealous when you mention other people. It might be subtle, but their whole demeanor changes when you talk about someone else you're interested in, or even just hanging out with. They might get quieter, change the subject, or try to subtly point out why that person isn't that great. Look, at the end of the day, everyone shows attraction differently. But if you're seeing multiple signs from this list, there's probably something there. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Sometimes, the best move is to just create an opportunity for them to be real with you. Make it easy for them. Life's too short to play games forever. And here's the thing. These signs usually don't show up alone. If you're noticing 2, 3, or more of these happening consistently, you're probably not imagining things. Trust your gut on this one. So there you have it. If you're seeing a bunch of these signs, chances are someone's been hiding their feelings from you this whole time. Now the real question is, what are you going to do about it? If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Drop a comment below and let me know. Have you ever caught someone doing any of these things? I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.